wanted to talk to you about the 13 plus age rating for social media. And I think parents are always surprised when I tell them that this is solely from the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which was from 1998. So this is before social media was invented. And it strictly prohibits companies from collecting personal information from children. So that's it. Nothing about mental health, nothing about safety. So COPA originally defined a child as anyone under 16, which later was lowered to 13 after negotiations. And so, according to an internal report, Meta has 4 million underage users. Common Sense Media reports nearly 40% of children ages 8 through 12 use social media. COPA 2.0 from 2024, so this was attached to COSA, would have raised the age of internet adulthood to 17. So my question is, after all that, do you believe this change would significantly impact the protection of children's mental health and safety?
You know, yes and no. And actually, let me say no and yes. And one of the things, I mean, we talk about COPPA, which is 1998, right?
Yeah.
And they've got millions of kids under the age of 13 on all these platforms. They've done nothing.
Yeah.
So you have, if you look at their apps will say, oh, we recommend for 13 plus. And they're doing that because of COPPA and they want to make it look like they're complying. But in fact, we have whistleblowers and documents and insiders who will say, well, but they know it and they don't care.
Yeah.
And I think as some of these cases move forward, you'll see even more evidence come out that says, hey, they know it. And not only do they not care, like they're actively working against those protections.
Yeah.
You also have the fact that even now with COPPA at 13 plus, Apple and Google Play stores rate these apps 12 plus. So when parents go into Apple and they've got these parental control tools in place that Apple is telling them work, but they don't.
Yeah.
One of the problems is, well, parents that are like, I don't get it. I had it set for 12 plus. How is my child getting an app that federal law says 13 plus? So, I mean, that's just another example of what big tech is doing. So the no is, I don't have a lot of faith in that particular law because we've had it for kids under 13 for over 20 years. And these companies don't comply.